Hello people, welcome to another video. So I'm just showing you the ingredients I'm going to be using, and I'm going to leave the full details in the description box so you can check for it. To heat some oil, add in some salt and stir. Then I'm going to add in some onion. Just saute that for about 2 minutes. Once the onion is sauteed, once the onion is fried and has a transparent color, I'm going to put in the minced meat. As you can see, the meat is still very reddish, it's still very raw, so I'm going to fry it in the onion and oil until it all becomes brownish, until it gets a brownish color. So I'm just frying it so it gets a uniform color, and it's supposed to be brown. So you just keep frying that until it's all uniform. So at this level, I'm adding in some garlic just to enhance the flavor and make it flavorful. You know, I'm all about the flavor. I love having flavor in all my dishes. So I'm adding some garlic just to make it flavorful, and I keep stirring it to make sure the garlic is evenly distributed. Note that the minced meat has started releasing its water. So you don't want to add any water in it, you just want to fry it and fry it and fry it till it all becomes uniform. So at this level, it's all uniform and it's releasing some water. So that water is going to cook the meat until it's done. So I want the meat to cook well, and then the water is going to dry up and just leave in the oil. So I've added already some white pepper just to enhance the flavor again. I'm all about the flavor. I'm just going to stir it up to make sure it's evenly distributed. So at this level, the oil is dried up, the water is dried up, and I'm going to add in some tomatoes and just fry that with the meat until the water in the tomatoes is all dried up. So I'm just mixing it up. You can see the water from the tomatoes is already there. So once the water from the tomatoes is dry, this is what the food is going to look like. So at this level, I'm just going to add in my ginger, garlic and pepper mix, and I'm going to stir it all up. I'm adding in some green pepper, some green spices, just to make it more tasteful. In addition to the ginger, garlic and pepper mix, I'm going to stir everything up. Stir that, give that a good stir to make sure the spices are evenly distributed. So next, I'm going to be adding in some green beans just to give that some color. So I'm going to stir it up, give it a good stir. I want to incorporate the green beans into the minced meat and all of that goodness. So next, I'm going to add in some water because the green beans is a little bit hard and I want it to be boiled. So I'm going to add in some water just to make sure it's a little bit soft, not too soft but crunchy. At this level, I'm adding in some seasoning. You can see the water is dry and the oil is already coming up to the top. I've added some seasoning already. I'm going to be adding some carrots now. I want my carrots to be crunchy, so I'm not going to cook that for so long. I'm just going to fry it alongside the meat. Now for my pancake, I'm just going to be pouring some water into a bowl. It doesn't need to be hot water, just tap water is okay. I'm going to break in 2 eggs into the water. Oops! Then next, I'm going to add in about 5 spoons of sugar. The sugar totally depends on you. I'm just using my instincts to do the measurements. I don't have any precise measurement. So you can put the sugar depending on how much you want it to be sweet. The sugar all depends on you. I'm going to add that in, and then I'm going to whisk it all together. I'm going to be whisking and stirring, as you can see, for about 2 minutes. So after whisking, you see that the mixture is foamy. You want to make sure the mixture is very foamy. So next I'm going to add in some salt, just about half a teaspoon of salt into the mixture, and then I'm going to add vanilla essence. I'm going to put in about 1 cup of vanilla essence. Just pour that in and mix all together. The vanilla essence is obviously to give it some flavor. Now I'm going to add in my flour gradually. I'm just going to be adding it and checking the consistency I want. If you want it thick, it all depends on you. You can add some water later on. So I have my consistency here. It's too thick, so I'm going to add in some more water and just stir it up. So that's the consistency I want. I'm now going to add in some oil. Since I'm going to be using a non-stick fry pan, I prefer to add in my oil into the mixture so that I can just fry the pancakes directly on the fry pan without adding any oil to the fry pan. So I'm just frying the pancakes. You can choose what size you want your pancakes to be. I like the size I'm making. So these are my finished pancakes. These are my fried pancakes. I'm now going to proceed to filling my pancakes. So after frying, you just put in the filling and then you wrap up the pancakes, and there you have your stuffed pancake recipe. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you like it and hope you try this video at home. Hope you try this recipe at home. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and see you all in my next video. Bye.